Hey everyone! Oh, I gotta fix this camera. Okay. Hey everyone! Oh, I gotta put glasses on. I can't see a thing. Whew. As you can see, it's snowing. It's beautiful out. I'm out here with the dogs. We're gonna do cookout again. I got my turtleneck on. I got a lot of gear on, but it's really not that cold. It's minus 1 Celsius, 30 Fahrenheit. So it's really not super cold, especially around the fire. Right now I'm melting some snow because I forgot the dog's water for the dog's dish, and I'm going to be cooking chicken fried rice. I was going to make Alfredo, but my Alfredo sauce outside was frozen. So anyways, we're going to get some coals, and yeah, once the coals are, we're going to get started cooking. There's my fire right here. It's really going. There's my pot. The snow's actually already melted for the dog, so I got to let it cool off now. Yeah, that's good. See, just some snow water. There's a little bit of tree spruce in there, but that's okay. Dogs are, they're gonna eat out of their little puzzle dishes today, and their food's all ready to go. The only thing is, I'm gonna probably add a little bit of chicken. As you can see, this food didn't come with a lot of chicken, so. And I also got them this at the store. It is so weird looking. It's Fresh Pet. It's the first time I got it, and they seem to really like it. It reminds me of that lunch meat that used to have noodles and stuff. I never ate it. My mom never got that, but that's what it looks like. It's weird looking. So anyways, I'm gonna cut them up couple pieces of that for treat. Right now, if I could find my utensils. Here it is. Okay. Whew, my feet's already wet. That's why I brought a towel. And Scott reminded me to bring this welding glove so I don't burn my hand. Millie! You want a treat? One more piece for you. Millie's over there digging, so she's not always very treat motivated. Okay, that's enough, guys. I don't want to give them too much because you're going to eat soon. So once she's over here, I'll probably feed them. But for now, since that fire's down a bit, I would like to get the chicken. Everything's getting soaked here. Get my chicken going. You guys are going to be right in the way. Okay. I'm going to get my spices out. Coconut oil. And my chicken. Actually, I'm going to get the drink. Put it over here. Get that out of the way. I did bring myself hot chocolate to make. I had left a cup out here, but then I realized when I got out here it was frozen solid. So it's over by the bottom of the fire trying to thaw. So if I want a hot drink, because we're going to be out here for about, I don't know, probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's what I like to do. So these guys have their outdoor time. So I think we will start the chicken soon. You guys don't touch that. It's just, okay. Just trying to clean this pot out a bit. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to use vegetable broth for my rice because, you know, why not? Sometimes I put broth on their food, but probably not this one. There's probably way too much sodium in it. Probably way too much sodium in it for me. That looks about right. I'm just using packaged chicken fried rice because, well, this wasn't really my plan to cook this because I wanted to make Alfredo, but so when I start the chicken, it's just going to be pretty plain. I'm not going to add too much because I want to give the dogs some, so. Okay. Get this in there. Tiny bit of broth. And I am not a cook. It is not my forte. I don't like cooking, but I don't mind doing it out here. Do I want to use all of that? That's a big piece. Just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Just a little bit of coconut oil. For my chicken. Okay. I try not to touch this. I did bring wipes, so in a garbage bin. That in there. And yeah, I know you guys are patiently waiting. And Millie's doing her thing. I wish these guys would do that too. And that's the thing. Millie is extremely independent. And I'm not used to it. I'm used to this, the Velcros. So, you know, I've been trying to like train her to stay close and close and close, but that's just not her personality. And as long as she's in my perimeter where I could look and I see her little tail bouncing, like she's over there, right there. And as long as I can see that, I'm good. So it's good for me to work on my constant need for the dogs to eat her because she is independent. So I'm trying to get used to that, and she's trying to get used to our routine. So it's working. Oh. Welcome back, Millie. Would you like a piece? Would you like a treat? Whoop. Leave it. I'm gonna get it. Good job. Here you go. That's yours. Okay. Little piece for you guys. You guys just had some. I hope my head's in here. I can't see. Smoke's in my eyes. I got throwing my glasses on. Okay. One more piece and then you guys are gonna wait to eat. I gotta cook this chicken. Okay. There. Okay. I gotta keep stirring this chicken. And I forgot the lid for my pot, so now I'm gonna have to put the pan probably on top to, you know, you gotta steam your rice after. Alright. Okay. And I apologize to my vegan friends for cooking meat on my show. Sorry. Ugh. Yeah. Whew. Oh. Sticks down so they don't. Okay, that's better. That's better. Everybody's just hanging around because now I'm cooking food. Now she's like, yeah, we're gonna eat something good. So once I get this cooked down, the chicken's cooked, I will put a couple pieces aside for them and then cut up my pieces. They're really actually quite big. So I could use to cut them a little bit. Try to do this without getting covered in smoke. I should have brought my kitchen scissors. I forgot. I think I do have little safety scissors. Where are my safety scissors? Oh, my hot chocolate. Okay, well, we're just going to sit here. I'm going to get this cooked down, and then I'm going to have to cut down the pieces a bit. They're really big, chunky pieces that I don't want, so... Now... Okay. You guys are being so good. Yeah. They're so wet. I'm sorry. After I had realized that it was snowing, I thought, this would have been a better day just to sit in the sunroom and watch the snow fall, but too late. We're already out here. Hey, so since the dogs are, get this on. Since the dogs are kind of impatient and I'm an hour late coming out here, which means they're an hour behind dinner time, we're going to go ahead and do their food for them. Come on, guys. Come on. Rocky, Millie, and we're like, no, yours is over there, Rocky. Rocky, here. Yeah, that's yours, buddy. Fingers crossed that they like it. They seem to like it. And it's actually my first time trying this food, so maybe I'll get it again. I usually make a lot of their food. I get their, like, a dry food that I like, and then I do like sardine toppers, or I do sardine or tuna or salmon on it, or chicken on it, or something extra on it. Or I'm a big fan of just making brown rice with chicken and peas and carrots. It just depends on timing and, you know, what I have time to do, actually. So sometimes I just feel like doing it the easy way, and sometimes I don't. This is, I didn't realize how big these pieces of chicken are. They are pretty big. My rice is coming along quite well. As you can see, I know you guys want to see my rice. There it is. It's just like I don't know if it's a spicy rice, but it just said chicken fried rice. So, Millie, are you done already? Are you done already? I'll still put some chicken aside, but I thought by the time this cooks and cools off, that's a long time for them to wait when they're already an hour behind. So, well, they enjoyed it. Millie, don't hover over Rocky, please. They like to go into each other's dish to see if there's anything that the other one has missed, and they'll check everybody's dish. Yeah, don't lick. She tried to lick my spoon earlier. Now Rocky's gonna check their dishes. They're checking Rocky's dishes. They don't have any food aggression, thank God. That is something that's really hard, food aggression, to deal with when you're feeding dogs, and especially when you have multiple dogs. My dogs have always been good. They've always been like grazers, where I just could leave food out and they ate when they felt like eating. It's probably why Ishka was so fat. I gotta add a little bit of water to my rice. This fire might be a little bit too hot. I'm just using the vegetable stock. It seemed really cold. I walked Scott out to the truck because he had to bring all our garbage to the dump today, and it seemed really cold. I even brought like double extra mittens because I like to wear mittens, and I thought, well, if one pair gets wet, it's gonna get cold. I might need them later when I'm done cooking. We're just hanging out and playing and doing our own thing. So, and I was at my dad's yesterday. Hi, Mom and Dad. We had dinner there, and so I did get to see videotaping with my phone sideways. It's so much better. You guys were right. So much better. And yeah. See, now they have eaten now, and now they're kind of going and doing their own thing. They're back out there. They love to go over here. There's a big group of spruce, and they love going over there and hanging out. So yeah. Kind of move my camera. Woo. I can't wait till this is cooked so I can get a little bit more of a fire going. I found my safety scissors, but honestly, it's so thick. I should have did this at the I usually do a lot of prep work and then just kind of cook it once I get out here, but this time I thought, why? It's nice out. Enjoy the snow. Get this down here. Okay, well, we're gonna just keep cooking this and see how it goes. Ooh. Oh, my eyes are taking a beating. So, you can see they're probably all red. And I probably have like stuff underneath them, whatever. Anyway, so here's the dog stuff I'm gonna put aside, let it cool off. Just a couple pieces because they did just eat. And now I'm just going to put everything in the pot since I have to now. Woo. Mix everything in, the rice, put that over there, top. And then of course I have to add my favorite spice that we make everybody bring up from Windsor, our tuna barbecue spice. That's going on there. Oh no! I gotta use the bigger hose. There we go. Got wet on the top and the spices are sticking. Gotta put that in the bag. Let's get that in the bag. Alright. Now, give that a good stir. And of course, you know, I always gotta forget stuff. I forgot a plate, so I'll have to eat out of this freaking pot. So basically, that's it. That's my lovely chicken and rice. So, what I'm going to do is just put it over here on the side and try to clean up everything and put this pan on top, and then later I'll have to put snow and everything and clean it. And then I can eat. We're going to put this here, this over top. Keep the dogs away. Back up. So that's basically it. I'm pretty much done. Once their chicken's cool, I can give them a little bit of that, and then I'm going to eat. But first, I want to throw some more wood on the fire. Get a nice big fire going, keep us warm. It's not cold, but everything is wet. Everything is extremely soaking wet. That's better. Where's my glasses? Alright. Oh, here comes the two. Easy. Hey, take it easy. They wrestle and they sound like they're killing each other, so if it's muted and there's music on, that's why. But they're not. They're just wrestling. I tend to get a little carried away sometimes. Well, let's see. Can't believe I gotta cook. I'm actually not even that hungry. I'm not a huge, like, afternoon, like, brunch eater, but let's try it. Ooh. I can't see. Mmm. Pretty good, Rocky. And it's really not that hot. You guys want to look? Give you guys your little pieces of chicken. There you go. One little piece. Good girl. There you go. That was a little teethy. Well, that was a lot teethy. Take this apart. One more. Take it nicely. There you go. There you go. Okay, that's enough for you guys for now. You guys are I think Millie's put on some pounds. And Brocky's definitely a little chunko. But Willow's still a little petito. You little petito. Little petite dog. Got stuff in your eyes. Okay, never mind. Anyways, my rice isn't that bad, so fire's starting to get going. And of course it's snowing. I should have put the tarp up over. I could have. But I'm going to eat. And because it's snowing and we're getting so wet, I do not know how long we'll stay here. We'll stay here as long as these guys are interested. Like, there are blankets on the ground right now, and it's just covered in snow. That's how much is coming down already. So, I don't know how much longer we'll stay out here. We'll see. I like to play it by ear and just... I like being out here. Unfortunate, it is snowing, so... I think next time I'm going to bring my tent tarp. It's so much easier because it already has... like the tie-offs and stuff and the elastic and the hooks that you could just hook it up. And I think I'm going to bring it next time if I'm out here snowing to keep the snow off me, because everything's going to have to be hung up and dried now. I have all my equipment and my stuff all covered. My bags and my dog bag and my first aid kit. That's all tarped over because I realized that everything was getting so soaking wet. But still very mild. Like, it's probably 0. I don't think we're not at a freezing. It's very mild. And I have a turtleneck and I have a sweatshirt. I do have my vest because once you start sitting, sometimes you get whoa, Jesus. Whoa! I don't like them riding by the fire like that. Maybe I'll move my chair back a bit. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to sit here. They're going to burn off energy. I'm going to have my brunchy lunchy. Probably not going to eat it all. And they still have their little bits of chicken. And yeah, and I'll take some videos of them playing in the forest, but that's about it. Oh my God. Crazy time. All right. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys what we were doing out here. As you can see, we made these, well, Scott did, he put these markers here and here. And then we have these, now we took down 8 or 9, maybe 10 trees, okay, to clear kind of this little area. And kind of selected which ones were not going to last. But weren't completely dead. So what we're doing is we're gonna cut those all up. We're gonna probably take care of that Wednesday. We'll be out here as long as the weather, because we want to get the wood off the ground. And we're gonna cut it, stack it, and it will stay here till next winter. And then, like those corrals over there, see, what I do is when we go back, I load up my sled with all that wood and we'll use it out by the cabin. We do have wood there, but we like to use this too if we have dead standing. Utilize it, because you know, you don't want to always spend your money buying wood and having wood dropped off when you have your own forest. You want to utilize some of your own wood. So yeah, and this is what we think we'll do. We had talked about this. We're going to do this every winter. We're going to pick a different spot to go to, clear out the dead standing, cut it like we did this one, bring it back to the cabin, and then whatever trees, like to thin out stuff, because as you can see, there gets to be a lot of poplars and not all of them make it. What happens is they don't have lower branches, and then they just kind of get so tall and then they just fall over, or the tops break off. So we kind of thin them out and take down like some of the ones that look like they're not going to be around for much longer. And I got a good fire going now. And yeah, so that's what we'll do. And then next year, you know, we'll just repeat. I found a spot further back that way that I really like, and we're going to do next year. We're going to go back that way. We'll clear like we did with the path. It'll be easier because we already have the path. That was the most work this year, was doing that path. So as you can see, those guys are right there. You can barely see Rocky, so camouflaged. And the girls too, they're there playing. So I'm gonna let them play and just hang out here, enjoy the fire, enjoy the beautiful snowfall. It's a very nice today. As you can see, the snow's still coming down. It's quite pretty. I just wore a headband today, like it's like a toque one. It actually comes all out because I get super warm all the time when I'm out here, and I didn't want to have a sweaty head. Willow's here hanging out with me. You're cautious now of the fire, but you weren't when you were running by there with Millie. Rocky and those guys are still way out there. So the dogs are getting a little crazy, as you can see, and it's Rocky. Rocky's in on it. So I'm going to load up the wood in the sled. Sorry, my camera's gonna bounce because you're attached to my sled. So I'm just gonna load up some wood here, and then I'm gonna put my stuff in, tarp it all over, and then when it's time to go, we'll be ready to go because these guys are getting crazy. Well, that's not gonna work. As you can see, I got everything all set to go. I think Willow's ready to go already. I'm just gonna let the fire burn down. Millie and Rocky are still playing. As you can see, that tin, that was underneath the fire pit, and we had done that earlier, so the grass or nothing was going to, and we could dump the ashes. The only problem was it was making it uneven, and when you cooked on it, every time I cooked on it, my stuff would slide, so that's why we're not using it. So I'm just going to chill out here once the fire dies down, and I'll leash Millie up, and then we're going to get ready to go. I think we've been out here we left at 10. It's a little bit after 12 now. So as you can see, we're going to start heading back. I don't have Millie on the leash yet because she's been running around crazy, but once she comes up, I will get her leash on because we're still having issues that she doesn't go directly in the yard. She's doing her own thing. So, yeah. So we're going to get moving. So as you can see, we got Millie. I got her on her little double leash because that clip collar I don't trust, so I have the slip lead too. And we're just going to head back now and get all dried up. She was very good. You're a very good girl, Millie. And yeah, we're headed back now. As you can see, we're all here in the Papa Bunkie. And I'm glad we kind of packed up because it is really, really getting quite wet out. The snow's picking up, and these guys are really wet. So we just hang out here, dry off, watch the snow fall, and then we'll go back to the other bunkie. But we'll just go sit here and watch the snowfall. It's quite pretty. It's quite pretty. And I Well, I can't think of a better ending of a day than this. After a nice outing in the woods and a cookout, now we just get to sit here and relax and watch the snowfall. Have a great Sunday.